Insane Coincidences, Part 13. In 2010, an amateur treasure hunter from England let his 3-year-old son borrow his metal detector for the first time. Within minutes, he discovered a 500-year-old gold pendant worth $4 million. A dog gave birth to 3 puppies, each with their own corresponding number on their back. There was only one photo ever taken of Abraham Lincoln giving a speech, and his killer John Wilkes Booth is in it. On December 31st, little Delaney turned 1 year old while her great-great-grandmother turned 101. They were born exactly a century apart. These 2 bullets collided during the Battle of Gallipoli in 1916. For 300 years, the lonely tree of Tenere was the only tree within a 100-mile radius in the Sahara Desert. That was until it was accidentally knocked down in 1973 by a drunk driver. Insane Coincidences, Part 14. When a Filipino fisherman's anchor got stuck on a rock, he decided to take it home with him as a good luck charm. He kept it under his bed for 10 years until his house burned down in a fire. He soon found out that it was actually the largest pearl ever found, valued at right around $100 million. This man painted a girl inspired by his imagination, and when he met someone who looked exactly like her, he married her. In July of this year, marine biologists spotted a real-life yellow sponge and pink sea star near a mountain in the Atlantic. A Brazilian police officer was saved when the Nokia in his back pocket stopped a bullet that was fired at him. In 1915, a distraught woman who was late to her sister's funeral demanded to see her one last time. So the coffin was raised out of the ground, and when it was opened, the dead woman sat up and smiled. She went on to live for another 47 years. Insane Coincidences, Part 15. In 1954, Ann Hodges was hit with a softball-sized meteorite while taking a nap in her Alabama home. She remains the only known human to ever be hit by a meteorite. Troy Leon Gregg was sentenced to death for killing 3 men in Georgia in 1976. On the night before his execution, he managed to escape, only to be killed in a bar fight that same night. On July 4, 1826, President John Adams' last words before passing were "Thomas Jefferson survives." Little did he know, President Jefferson had died just a few hours earlier that same day. Vera Cermak from Prague contemplated both murder and suicide after learning that her husband had been cheating on her. She chose suicide and jumped from her 3rd-story balcony only to land on her husband, who was walking on the street below. Cushioned by his body, she survived, but he was killed instantly.